Guys, this is a crazy moment. I'm going to spec out my own Bugatti.
What's up guys, it's Supercar Blondie. I'm here in Molsheim, and that might ring a bell because I've been invited by Bugatti. Ooh, wrong way. That was my big reveal and it didn't work. I've been invited by Bugatti, ta-da, to come and drive their Chiron Sport. This is where they manufacture a Bugatti. This is where you actually design your own Bugatti when you're buying one. So we're going to go through that whole experience. Make sure to join the Supercar Blondie family. This is where you get to see the coolest, most unique cars around the world. Just click that subscribe button right now underneath the video, and a massive thank you to those of you who already subscribe. I love you guys so much. Right, we're going to go in. Right there you can see what we're going to be driving today. This incredible red and black Chiron Sport, and we have got Andy here. He's their test driver for all their latest cars, and he's going to take me out today. And we also have Frank, one of the lead designers here at Bugatti, who's going to take me through this whole experience. You may know Frank from my Devo video that I did at the Geneva Motor Show, and he got so much love on that video. We're like, Frank, we need to do another video together. So we're going to go in now and say hi to the guys. Frank!
Hey!
What's up? Nice to see you.
Good to see you again.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, it's so cool to have you here.
Wow, look at this. You guys really get this car around. Last time I saw this was just in Italy. So just a few days later, it's back in Molsheim.
Yeah, it's traveling around just as much as you are.
Just as much as I am, yeah. You just make it travel to the spots I'm in, right?
That's right, we keep following you with the Lamborghini Noir.
I don't mind, you can do that. You can keep doing that. It's just a stunning car. Have you shown them? The surprise today is we're actually going to drive the Lamborghini Noir, right? Is that the...
Unfortunately.
Ah, damn it. That's okay. We'll drive
Nice
the Chiron
try.
Sport. I know. I had to try. Can I spec out my own Bugatti today?
Yes, you can.
And then just not have it delivered.
Oh, you mean you want to spec it out and then not pay?
And then
What do you
just
mean?
not pay. Exactly, you've got it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'd like to spec out my own Bugatti and then just dream about having it for the rest of my life. No, you never know. I might get one day. You never know. That's kind of the dream. So that's our dream, right? We're going to live it together. All right. So take me through what happens. So you welcome me with champagne, right?
Usually I would, yeah.
I thought I'd get the whole experience. What's going on here? Where's the champagne? Okay.
We would actually bring up the configurator on the power.
Beautiful.
You should start from a clean sheet of paper.
Yeah, okay. Guys, this is a crazy moment. I'm going to spec out my own Bugatti. What are these different ones?
Well, those are just some, let's say, common ones that we use as a starting
Don't want
ground.
any common ones.
You know.
Actually, I would like the front to be a full visible carbon fiber, purple. What happens if I come and I say, I'm not going to buy one unless you give me purple carbon fiber?
Then we would charge you X amount of money and we would make it for you.
Let's go for it.
I would say the most unusual is green, actually. Maybe
then,
brownish.
Oh, I quite like... No, we can't go brown. Let's go...
You had green on your Lambo steering wheel, so...
Yeah, I did, you know. I changed it to blue though.
I know.
To match the exterior. So I'm gonna, well, why don't we match it to Lucy, my Lamborghini, and let's go turquoise.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
So it's a bit
Yeah,
more.
I like that.
You can also...
Let's have a look at the color. Oh, you can see here?
Oh, yeah.
That's quite cool.
Oh!
That's it.
That's the one.
Yep, that's the one we're going for. Sorry, Frank.
You have to imagine that this whole thing sits inside a relatively small car,
Yeah,
actually.
it's massive.
And we had to balance the car in the right way. So we had to actually package the gearbox, which on many other mid-engine sports cars sits out in the back, into the front of the engine.
Ah, okay.
And that means that you sit left and right of the gearbox.
Right.
That's why when you sit inside a Chiron, it's actually quite far a distance to the passenger.
I see. I just asked for a tissue. And I've been given a Bugatti labelled tissue. I've never wiped my nose on something labelled Bugatti before. That is extreme. Like, that's crazy. There's rumours just this one tissue costs 500 euros.
Frank designed it.
I haven't looked it up, but
And I need to take my checkbook out. So don't come with a runny nose to Bugatti, okay? It's gonna cost you. Here's a challenge for you. If I wanted my own Blondie version Chiron, could you actually design something for me right now?
I would try my best,
Really?
and we can maybe make a sketch of that. The most important is the side view, because there you really define the proportions. So wheelbase, wheel size, rear wheel is a little bit bigger in our mid-engine cars always. You have your special type of sunglasses. You need to tell me at one point, why are you using the sunglasses with this little twinkle here? And there's your hair, no? And you have always this circle.
Yes.
This one's for free.
Wow! I just got a whole Chiron spec'd for me for free. How special is that? Designed by Frank. Thank you very much. That is
You're welcome.
awesome. Right, that's going straight to the pool room. Aussie joke. Let's go out and have a look at the Chiron Sport that you guys have for me here today. So this is the car that I'm going to be driving later on with Andy, but first, let's just have a look at some of the design elements in it. It's quite amazing actually how short the front of the car is. It's like a cute little Pomeranian nose, you know?
Ouch! Thank you!
In the best way possible. I have 2 Pomeranians and I love them and I think they're beautiful. So that was a compliment actually coming from me. Okay, an aggressive Pomeranian. I meant like a bulldog Pomeranian, you know what I mean? Like really fierce but really cute at the same time. Can I put my logo here on the back?
Sure, you can have your logo either in the headrest. You can put a logo here on the...
Oh yes, this one just says Chiron Sport, but you can put anything there.
gearbox.
Yep.
Or on the sill there.
Oh, you can have it here where it says Sport. You can put your logo.
Those would be... we would have to charge you extra.
Oh, that's fun.
See you again.
So nice to see you. Yes, thank you so much, Frank, who, yeah, you saw what he did. Basically made me a new Chiron. So Frank doesn't have Instagram, so he only exists in the real world, which is kind of weird. Okay, cool. Right, we're gonna head out now in the Chiron Sport and see what that's like. First time driving the sport version with Andy. Are you scared?
Not at all.
Oh, you should be. Wrong move. Don't have too much confidence. It's a waiver, yeah.
Sign a waiver.
Yeah, they said if I crash the car, they just take my organs and sell them to fix the car. All right. Andy was a professional race car driver and he won Le Mans once or?
Once overall and 3
Once?
times in the class.
That's crazy. So now Andy is the official test driver for Bugatti?
But the interesting thing about all this, after 32 years of
Yeah.
racing, when I stopped racing, I never thought I would drive anything as fast and exotic again. And this car is quicker than anything I ever raced. It's unbelievable to think about.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when you were racing, I mean, when you talk about speed, what kind of speeds were you doing back when you were racing?
When I started at Le Mans, the straight had no chicane, so we were just touching 400.
Okay,
on the
that's
end of
not
the
too
straight.
bad.
It's not too bad, but now with the chicanes it's probably about 340.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But now in this, you can easily get up to, well, 440. You got the official was to 440 and then back down to 0 as quickly as possible, right?
It was 400 and 0.
Oh, 400 was it? Okay,
was
400.
done. I mean, this car's electronically limited to 420
Oh, it's electric.
to keep everything all under control.
Okay, yeah. So Andy's going to just take me through the car a little bit first, and then we're going to swap drivers later on.
As you well know, the car's very, very easy to drive, and it's very kind to the driver. It works with you rather than against you. So you don't need to have any special skills to get a lot of pleasure from the car.
It's just me in a Chiron Sport, no biggie. That was awesome. The special part is really when you're driving it and you hear the turbos. It's like someone taking a big breath of air and letting out really quick.
Keep it down and then off.
Yeah. It kind of bursts open.
It does, yeah.
You activate launch control on the Chiron Sport. So left foot on the brake, and you've got to push really hard, otherwise it won't activate. It's got to be all the way down and even further than that. And then what you do is you put it in first gear, manual. Okay.
Seatbelts on, yeah.
Seatbelts on. Launch control. And then you throw your right foot down on the accelerator all the way. And it's going to give you 2 seconds to throw your foot off the brake and take off. So just 2 seconds you've got until it cancels out again. Crazy. Okay, cool. Oh my god, that's awesome. It just goes. There's like no resistance whatsoever.
It's a fairly heavy car, of course, as people know, but if you took off, let's say, 300-400 kilos off the weight and you tried to do the same acceleration, you'd be in the traction control.
Right.
So in some ways,
the weight is actually acting to its advantage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of acceleration, this accelerates harder because it's got the right weight in the right place.
Right. Makes sense.
And a very low centre of gravity, so you don't have the body roll.
Yep. See that?
You reach the 150.
So as soon as you reach that speed limit, the windows will automatically close, you guys, just for aerodynamics, so you can continue improving that performance as you go faster and faster. That is so cool. There's a little key here on the left side. It's called the speed key. What that does is basically unlock its top speed. So it's limited generally to 380 kilometers an hour. But when you turn this little speed key, what it does is it checks the car over, right? Make sure to check how old the tires are, that they're not older than 2 years. It lowers the car, lowers the wing a little bit at the back, and then it will allow you to go to 420 kilometers an hour. So it unlocks an extra 40 kilometers or so. It will only allow you to unlock that speed if you go in a straight line. As soon as you start to turn the wheel,
If it's more than 90.
okay, so if it's more than 90 degrees that you're turning the wheel, then it will unlock the extra speed limit, and it will then cap you again to 380 kilometers an hour. So that's really interesting, actually. Oh my god! Okay, we are off to the factory. This is where they build Bugattis. The average customer, someone who buys a Bugatti, listen to this, has on average 42 other supercars, has a number of jets, has a number of different houses around the world. Wow. This is a first for me. Yes. It's like the cleanest factory ever. Each Bugatti has about 1,800 pieces, and they're all put together here by hand. No robots used at all. Every single bit is put together by hand, and it takes about 2 months of manpower for one car, and then several months after that for testing. So it's quite an extensive process to build a Chiron. The front half and the back half is kept together by 14 titanium screws, and if anything happens to the screw, that's it. They take it out and throw it away because it can only ever be used once. Alright guys, that's it. I hope you liked the video. Big thanks to Andy for showing us around today, and a big thanks to Frank, one of the lead designers here at Bugatti, for showing me around today. Hope you enjoyed. Give us a quick thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and join the Supercar Blondie family. Right, we're out. Mwah. Love you.